Well, hi everybody. Welcome back to Will and Wise,
The Dog Show Drive.
the Dog Show Drive. I'm Will Alexander
And I'm Y,
because
still, as usual.
this week in the Dog Show Drive, we're talking about what we did last week, which was a lot for a change. But we're also
For
going to
us.
talk about we lost a Canadian icon. We're going to talk about a little bit about the life of Archie Warnock. And then we're going to talk about, we have a couple of new segments coming. We have the co-pilot segment, which is you can sit next to us on the drive, the Dog Show Drive, with your ideas. So if you have any
Yes.
ideas, send them to us. And we have the new show spotlight program. And if you want your show spotlighted on the Dog Show Drive, just reach out to Yvonne at thedogshow.drive@gmail.com. All that.
And more.
Oh, what about Bizarre? The story of the
Bizarre.
Bizarre.
Oh, the Bizarre Tale.
Oh, yeah.
See?
That's
And more. And more.
more. That's the more.
That's
Bizarre
the more.
Tale.
Yeah.
All that and more on this week's edition of
The Dog Show Drive.
The Dog Show Drive. Oh, well, at least we have great music.
Yeah, we got good.
Hi, Why?
Hi, Will.
How are ya?
Well, made it home. You did too.
Yeah, I made it home too. Where were you this weekend?
I was in Madison, Wisconsin at the Renaissance Cluster.
Yeah, that was a nice, looked like a good show though.
What a wonderful show. Yeah, Ed does he does a great job with that show, and he's built it up. So many
Ed with the giant schnauzers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course we don't Fochik? Fochik, yes. Is that how you say his last name? I think.
Did you see our message from Jeanette?
Yes, I can't.
Jezeroo.
Just like the great Jezeroo. It's Desiroo.
Exactly. So
I totally can say that.
No, it's easy.
Thanks, Jeanette. Thanks, Jeanette, for clarifying that. Yeah, I know it was a fantastic
song about Jezeroo. We'll make a song about Jeanette now. Anyway.
Anyhow, yes, it was a fantastic show. So many specialties and like well-attended specialties too. The English Setter Club had the two clubs there had 2 specialties each. So 4 English Setter specialties. They had 3 Irish Setter specialties, 1 or 2 Gordon, and then they had 2 Irish Red and White specialties. And then they had a best setter in the specialty.
Oh, I saw that. Robin judged that.
Yes, Robin Novak. Yeah, she did. She did a great job. And the Gordon Setter one, he's just such a
beautiful dog, but that's a great event.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Beautiful building. It was a little chilly on the last day. They kind of lost the heat in the building, but it was got a little cold, but you know.
You only pay for the first couple days and then
maybe that
shut her down.
Just made everyone pack up and go home faster so that they could get the building cleaned. But they had actually 2 buildings. There was a second building too that they used as well. And saw a fellow Canadian, Judy Elford, was there because there were Samoyed specialties there.
I actually messaged her on the way, which she never got back to me afterwards. So maybe she's listening to this.
Yes, she does.
I still need those panels, Judy.
And Bob and Elaine Whitney were judging there.
Oh yeah, they were judging. I watched one of the groups with, I think it was with Bob judging.
Yep. So they were judging. Bob did best owner handler and show Saturday night or Friday or Saturday night. So that was fun to watch him. And my brother was there judging as well.
Yes, I saw some Ray. I saw some Ray too.
Yeah, he did best in show the last night. And he did a whole bunch of specialties.
Who did he give best in show to? I missed that one. I didn't see that one.
The Smooth Brussels Griffon.
Oh. Paul Catterson's.
Yes, okay. He did. Yeah, he had a great lineup too. He had a really nice.
Well, I watched a couple of best in shows. You know,
it was like
passing.
Everybody was there.
Shows. Yeah, they were great best in show line.
Yeah. You just froze on me there, mister. Oh, okay, there you go.
You just froze too. You went. Well, we are having a snowstorm again That's why I've got the
Yeah.
balmy scene on it, trying to make myself think that it's nice out.
Feel better.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it's just brutal. I
Oh.
was in Virginia Beach all weekend long. I was doing a seminar for the Tidewater Kennel Club,
Mm-hmm.
and BJ Kaczynski was the
Yep.
I guess she was the not the show chair, but she was the event chair. That's what it
Yeah.
was. And it was great. It was so well attended. It was probably one of the best seminars I've done as
Oh,
attendance
really?
wise. Yeah, they had it in the ballroom at the oh god, what's the name of that hotel that's there? I was
Good
there for
job.
how long? Because I got my flight canceled. But they have a lot of specialties there.
Oh, okay.
The English
Hmm.
Center specialty was there last year, I think.
Yes, I believe. Maybe, yeah. Can't remember.
And but it was a great event. It was a great event.
Super.
And it was well run. They rented the ballroom of the hotel, and we had like, hot lunches, and it was just
Oh,
really
super.
really well done. Really well
Oh,
done.
good. Good.
But then I got stuck there because of the winter.
Because of these storms that are just hammering us big
Yeah,
time. Well, I drove through to get to Madison. I drove
yeah,
through, I'm going to say probably one of the worst storms I've ever driven through.
that's crazy.
It was, and like looking back on it, 0 out of 10, do not recommend. When they closed the highway between the border and Duluth, Minnesota along the North Shore, which I've never seen that happen before in my 50 plus years, you had to know it was, shut up. You had to know it was really bad. And so I hung back for a couple of hours and then I headed out. No, wasn't, Faith didn't drive with me. She was somewhere else and she was flying into Madison. And I have a feeling if Faith was with me, she would have been like, "We're not doing this, mom. Turn around."
Pull over. We'll set up camp here.
Oh, well,
We'll
even
wait out
pulling
the
over.
winter.
I was following a snowplow at one point, and I'm like, dude, you are plowing the oncoming traffic lane. And then the next minute, like, dude, you are plowing the ditch now. Like, what are you doing?
Well, we didn't have that in Virginia Beach. They didn't have that. Like they had snow, and then
Yeah.
BG is like we went out and took a picture in the snow and stuff because they don't get snow, but it shuts everything down.
Yeah.
It
Well, they
shuts
can't
everything
handle
down.
that. No.
And we had to. I got canceled the first night, Sunday night, because I was supposed to be home Sunday night, but
Right.
because of the weather, I got canceled Sunday night. So the club was great. The club paid for me to spend another night at hotel, which
Oh,
I think
that's
is
nice.
fabulous. They didn't have to do that. And then BJ and her husband looked after me again. BJ and Jack looked after me. We toured around Virginia Beach and Chesapeake and all the areas and had lunch and had dinner. And it was just great. I'm sure they were, that's enough of this Canadian. We
They're
didn't
like,
sign up for a
your
week of the Canadian. No, they were
is your
great.
flight ready yet?
They
Is
were
that your
great.
mom calling you?
So then the next night, my flight wasn't canceled. It was canceled. Well, it was, but it's canceled due to maintenance issues.
Ugh.
So I had to wait till yesterday, which was Tuesday, right? Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
because
I
we're
flew
taping
out
Wednesday.
of Norfolk at 4 o'clock. So I had to spend the day there again. So Jack and BJ looked after me again. But then I flew to Chicago, got a connection in Chicago. And I don't know if you've been to Chicago Airport. It's the biggest
Yeah.
airport in the
Yeah.
world.
Yes.
There's
Yes.
so much acreage. But my connection was good. I had like a 2 hour connection between, so
Oh,
I
so you didn't
lay
have to
over.
sprint.
So I could make it to the next gate.
Right.
And then I get on the plane heading for Toronto, and there's a young man sitting next to me, and we started chatting. And he's from Costa Rica. He's
Okay.
he's wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I'm like, do you know what's happening in Toronto right now? No, he couldn't wait to see snow. He's all excited. So I pulled up the weather app while we still had Wi-Fi, and I showed him, and he's like, "Oh!" I said, "Did you bring a coat?" He said, "I think so, yes." But then he had to catch a train to go downtown, and
Right.
so
Yeah.
I saw him looking confused at one point, and I stopped as we were getting off the plane, heading to cut to immigration to we had to cross. We had to cross
Yep.
back into Canada. And I said, "Are you okay?" He says, "I think so." And I showed him where the train exit was, and I said, you have to be on the train. I said, I think it shuts down at 1 o'clock. So I get there because we
Get
got in at
there.
midnight. So
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't really.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. No, you actually told me that you were getting in late. Yes,
yeah.
yes. Well, that's
And then I
good.
get on the, I get my Uber driver, and he was relatively new to Canada and had never driven in winter weather, really. And I'm like, do you want me to drive? Because it was horrible. It was horrible. It was
Yeah.
brutal.
Uh,
So,
I would have laughed too. I would have been offering, I can do this if you want me to.
so I hung onto the bar.
Holy shit handle.
Yeah. And then to get home, and I had to shovel a walkway and do all that nonsense this morning, and I'm moving tomorrow. So when this
Right.
comes out, I'll be moving.
Right. So you can listen
So
to it
don't
on your
bug
drive.
me.
And don't bug me. Oh,
I wish I was moving there.
right.
I'm moving to a lake, and that's what it looks like. That's probably what
That's probably
Shamong Lake
exactly,
looks like.
yeah,
It's like that,
exactly what it looks like.
except for all the fishing huts that are on it right now, probably.
Right. Well, is that what those are?
No,
Oh, they're weeds.
I was talking about ice fishing even
Oh,
at Shamong. That's not Shamong Lake. That's I don't know where that is. You are
sorry.
pretty though. We should get on with the show.
Yes, we should.
We already
Oh,
wasted talking about that. That was 11 minutes. 11 minutes of ourselves. And we got a comment that we laughed too much.
yes, we did,
Yeah.
but it's okay because it's someone who laughs too. So I'm going to tell you that Mrs. Whitney, she knows everything.
Oh my God. I know she does.
Like when I say everything, I mean everything. So all you younger people out there that think she don't notice, trust me.
She does. And she does. But she has a good vault, though.
Oh,
She has,
massive.
she has a good vault.
Yep. So anyhow,
I love Mrs. Whitney. I call her mom.
yeah.
So,
So we have some more sad news.
yes. Oh, one of my
Another,
very favorites.
yeah, one of the great ones.
Yeah.
We have lost Mr. Archie Warnock.
Yeah.
We got
Archie.
news that he passed away on the 8th.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'd been battling, things
Hmm.
for a few years. I saw him a few years ago at a dog show. I can't remember what show it was when I saw him, but it was something in Western Ontario, like London
Yeah.
area. And he came in. Him and Barb came in, and everybody just flocked to him right away.
Of
So he was
course.
getting his. I think he was getting an award from CKC
Oh, okay.
or something. And he was he was sharp as a whip. He saw us all coming, and he just same old twinkle in his eye, and we
Yep.
all got pictures taken with him and whatnot.
Yeah.
I just loved Archie.
Yeah. He was so fun to show to as well.
Oh, and he would
You
say
know,
once he knew you, he'd start saying things under his breath to you.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember one
Uh,
time I was showing a dog for Billy Milne that he won two groups that day, and Archer was at the table going over Billy's other dog. So he was right, and I'm setting up Billy's dog that he asked me to show.
yeah.
And all he turns to Billy and I basically, so we can only it was only us that could hear him. He said, Willie, if you're gonna fix that front, I better hear some bones cracking. And Billy's like, whatever. Guess that one's not winning, Bill.
Oh, it was fun. Oh, for me, he was always good for a group fourth. Didn't matter what it was. I was good for a group fourth.
Well, my very first group placement, he was in the ring. He won the group with his golden retriever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was Newt Egbert judging, and I was, I don't know, 10 or 11. I had my English Cocker Briggs, and he was making a cut, and he put Archie up front with the golden. And he went back, and my dad was there with the Irish setter. I was there with the English Cocker, and I can't remember who it was for.
Yeah.
But he leans over to look at the English Cocker, and he says, Newt says, you want to beat your old man?" I said, "Yes." He said, "You bet I do." He said, "That's what I said." But I can't imagine I said, "You bet I do." You bet I do, Newt.
Dude,
But he gave the English Cocker second and the Irish Setter third.
mission accomplished.
Yeah, but Archie won. Archie was the winner.
Yep.
So we do have an obituary for Archie. You want to go ahead and read that? And
Um,
I'll fill in the spots that I know.
yes. Do you want me to read the whole? Yeah, I can read the whole thing.
Yeah,
Eh?
go ahead.
All right.
You are
So
the best.
it is with heavy hearts and profound gratitude for a life fully lived that we share that on Saturday, February 8th, 2026, Archie was guided gently into our Savior's loving arms. Born on March 21st, 1930, in Wishaw, Scotland, Archie carried the fortitude of his heritage when he immigrated to Canada in 1956. Before his arrival, he proudly served in the British Royal Air Force, where he trained German Shepherds to guard the base and there met his longtime friend Tony Pearl Bloomfield. Archie was an expert in the canine world as a world-renowned all-breed dog show judge. His keen eye and expertise took him to rings globally. He was well known in London for years through his successful dog grooming and boarding business. On May 25th, 1991, Archie married the love of his life, Barbara June Warnock, nee Carruthers. Their union was his greatest joy, a partnership built on laughter and unwavering devotion. Archie is survived by his beloved wife Barbara, his loving daughters Carol, husband David, and Deborah, late husband Don, and his stepdaughters Heather, Deasley, and Christina Parker. He was a proud grandfather to Madison Parker, Catherine Edwards, Tyler Deasley, and Emily Deasley. He is reunited in peace with his grandson Spencer. Archie has been asked to save a seat in heaven for his Barbie, who will never say goodbye. When she arrives at the pearly gates, she will shout her usual, "Honey, I'm home." Archie will be missed by many who especially enjoyed his endless stories and sharp Scottish wit. Archie's journey was one of service, passion, and an enduring love that touched hearts across the globe.
I reached out to Judy Taylor because I knew she was close with Archie.
Yeah.
And because I couldn't remember his kennel name. And I reached out to a bunch of people, and nobody could remember his kennel name, but Judy did. And it was in 1950s he bought the Martindale kennels from Wally Martin back in the 50s. Wally bred and showed American Cocker Spaniels. And then Archenda was his actual registration kennel.
His registered
Archenda was his
breeding
kennel
name.
name. He bred a lot of Goldens one under that. And then later on, he used Barb's kennel name, which was Albanock, which is Scottish Gaelic for of Scotland. That's perfect. You know.
Yep.
And he goes on, and this note is from Barb actually, and she goes on about talking about how much he loved mentoring people and Judy, and then he talks about Judy's daughters being so cheeky, so Sarah and Jilby,
Jovi.
and that's just the way he was. And
Yeah.
just, yeah, we're gonna miss him.
Yeah.
We always missed him, even when he retired. We missed him at shows because he was just one of those characters that you looked forward to.
Oh, for sure. If he was on a panel, you were trying to get there for
Right.
sure. Yeah.
And I have so many stories, and I think my next vault is going to be about Archie.
Well, that'd be good.
Story of Archie, because I'd like to tell them right now, but they're really good stories, and I'd like to expound on them and give what really happened because they're so funny and they're so Archie. So
Yep.
Archie.
Yep.
Doug McIntyre called me too, but we talked about it a bit, and he always talked about his dad and Archie sort of having the same look on life, both being Scottish and yeah,
Yep.
and Archie always called Dougie Davies wee lad, but we all know Archie. We all know Archie, and he was he liked to act like he was ladies' man, but we knew he was Barb's man. But he
Right.
was always, he did appreciate.
Yep.
And like we have one line in one of our original songs from Top Dog Dinner that Billy and I and Murray Clark wrote actually.
Yeah.
And it was I can say it, right?
Yes, you can say it
It
because it's
goes,
fun.
Archie always judges from the rear, I fear. When Shannon shows to him, you'll always hear. Take him down and back another time, my dear, and go on with the show.
Yeah,
But he was just the best.
he
And he
was.
was a good dog judge. Like, he was a very
Oh,
good
he
dog
was a very
judge.
good dog
Nothing
man.
got by him. Nothing.
Mm-hmm, Yep. Oh, for sure. So,
Heart
well,
goes out to Barb, and I
yeah.
know how important those
Condolences.
two were to each other. They were just a team, and it was always great seeing them both. I still
Hmm.
remember when Luke had a Shih Tzu named Archie Warnock. He named her Archie Warnock, and Archie said, "Well, make sure he's finishable." But I remember the Shih Tzu, Archie Warnock.
So I saw this weekend too was Luke. He was at
Luke,
the
yeah,
show as
yeah.
well. Yeah. So,
I think Luke was really close with Archie, but he was really close with Barb. He and Barb had have like a really special relationship. It's
hmm
just fun.
so
But it's very sad, and we're gonna miss the
yeah.
likes of Archie. 'Cause he was a
Yes.
staple for so many years here, and he helped so many people.
For sure. For sure.
Always
Well,
that
this.
twinkle in his eye. You know, he knew he was up to
Oh,
something when that
up to something. Yep. You could tell. You could tell. Um, so other news that we have going on is
Yep.
there's a show canceled
Oh
from
yes,
yeah,
yes.
from the South Windsor Kennel Club. The Spring Cluster in April is canceled. This is an American show for us Canadian exhibitors going, what are you
Well,
talking about?
we have a lot of American listeners, and they asked if we
Yeah,
could add some American content as
which we're
well.
more than happy to do.
Yeah, of course.
So this was the announcement. Is with great regret we are notifying you that that Springfield Kennel Club and South Windsor Kennel Club, for reasons beyond our control, have been forced to cancel our spring cluster shows on April 18th and 19th in West
Hope I wasn't
Springfield.
supposed to judge those ones. I better look and see.
Well, still getting on a plane.
Wait a second.
Several
It's a
days
fair.
ago, after months of our trying to pin down our written contract, the Eastern States Exposition personnel informed us that they have rented all suitable buildings on the grounds to other entities and have no building available for us, despite the fact that our show has been held at ESE for decades. Quite a shock and huge disappointment, to say the least. For the past few days, we have made every effort to find an available alternative, suitable venue, but with no success. Look for us again in 2027. That is extremely disappointing.
It is. And when that came out, when that announcement came out, people ran with it. It was they and were also the story went that the Big E wasn't having dog shows anymore, and there was all this craziness. And they have a lot of dog shows.
They have a lot of dog shows
And
there. Yes.
Penny Crestro put out a post saying that the Big E is still having dog shows. It's just this one event that the dates got mixed up. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all it is, everybody. So don't panic. The Big E is still there for the
Still working for you.
Springfield
Yeah.
shows.
Yes. Yes. So, oh, do we want to talk about the co-pilot corner?
Yes, yes. But do we want to do that now, or do we want to wait till we do the
Wait, we're gonna wait.
topic? Yeah,
We'll wait. Yes.
well, we'll announce the co-pilot corner, which was named by Megan on her own without our. We'll talk about that later, Megan. Don't be going naming stuff without
It went,
talking to us first.
went right over the heads of the talkers.
Anyway, yeah, go on.
Yes. Okay,
We
so
do have
our
we do have a new section.
yes, so we're changing things up. We're excuse me. Sorry.
Jurassic Park. Ah! Is that a French fry?
Oh, we're changing things up a little bit in our format. We're trying to, you know, keep it
Make it more
interesting.
lively, more people to pay attention, because I know we had our previous format was sometimes got a little mundane, a little,
Yes.
just
This is what happens
interviews.
when Faith joins a meeting and tells us how boring we are.
Tells us how the young folk look upon our podcast. We lose them after the first 15 minutes because they're bored.
Well, So
Let us entertain you.
what else? This just in. So our new segment is Show Spotlight. This is brought to you by
In
Show
3D.
Scene. Sorry, for those of
That
you
was
who
on SCTV. Remember
it
that?
was, yes, there was a 3D horror theater.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
scary. Ooh.
Boo. We're off topic again.
Yep, sorry about that, folks. Anyway,
The
Show
Spotlight.
Spotlight.
Show Spotlight brought to you by.
Show Scene Magazine, the place to be seen.
Whoa.
Got a
I'm
new
liking
one.
that. I'm liking
Got a
that.
new one. I read it.
I'm liking it.
So this week's Canadians show spotlight is the Battle River Canine Association. And this show will be held on March 27th, 28th, and 29th. And I'm going to assume it's it's at the Camrose Regional Exhibition in Camrose, Alberta. And they are offering 3 all-breed conformation shows, 6 all-breed obedience trials, 3 all-breed rally obedience trials. There's 3 baby puppy conformation events, so baby puppy every day. There's veteran competition every day. They have a brace competition on Friday. They have
Excellent. I love brace competition.
yeah, I do too. They have veteran obedience on the
Veteran
Saturday.
obedience. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Veteran obedience?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just old dogs and people wandering
No,
around.
I know what it is, but I don't think I've ever seen veteran. Did they give you more time for the
The long down is now 10 minutes because everybody's
because
napping.
they're napping? Oh,
We're
gosh.
sorry, we're idiots. Anyway,
Yeah, it is.
there's obedience and rally novice brace in both classes on Friday. So does that
Novice
mean
brace.
they're doing like obedience brace classes? That would be interesting. That would be
That
good,
would be fun to watch. A
would
novice
be-
one too.
right?
Hold on to your
Um,
hats.
Yeah. Junior handling confirmation on Saturday. And they also have junior handling obedience on Saturday as well. Well, that's fantastic because those
Yeah.
juniors that do obedience, they're good.
And
Um,
did you see the note?
yes, note mixed breeds are allowed to perform in a performance event if they possess a CKC CC number.
That's interesting.
And there's also
And Battle River will accept day of entry entries for obedience and rally if the judging time allows for it.
$50 cash.
Yeah.
$50 cash.
Yeah.
That's it. That's excellent. So there's other events. There's an obedience fun match on Thursday at 4 p.m. So that would be the setup day. There's a rally fun match also on Thursday at 4. And then they have a puppy sweepstakes
At 6. God, you're
at 6
busy
o'clock.
all day pack up there setup
So
day.
that's really good. And then other events that are happening there is that they do have a cardiac clinic, and this is really important for a lot of the breeds that need their testing done. This is a lot easier. That's being offered by Dr. Kim Hawks, and there's appointments all day on Saturday
And
March
Sunday.
and Sunday at March 20th and the 29th.
That's
The
great.
cost is $300. GST is included for the echocardiogram and $75 for the osculation exam. I don't have a heart breed, so I'm not really sure if I said that right. And you can also enter that all through the dogshow.ca, or you can e-transfer. And if you go and look at the premium list, the e-transfer email is available after March 11th. Then the other exciting thing there is a scent hurdle tournament.
Where are you? I can't find all this. Where are you finding this?
In the additional pages Megan sent us.
Well, I was still on the leading page. I hadn't gone.
Well, I made notes on my page.
I see.
Yeah. See? Because you said full meal deal for these folks, and I'm giving it to them. So
yes, because you too can have your show on Spotlight.
Yes.
Reach out to Yvonne Norton at Yvonne Norton at Dog Show at the Dog Show Drive.
But we are serious. Please reach out to us and
Reach out to Yvonne. Reach out to Yvonne.
So that's on being held Saturday after the Best in Show and the High End Trial judging. The Scent Hurdle tournament will be held. And there's entry forms you can get from the regional representative. It's about $10 an entry fee per team. Well, that's not very expensive at all.
What is a scent hurdle tournament? What is that?
Don't you know what scent hurtling is?
No, I don't. Or I wouldn't have asked.
Really? Wow. That was for me, that was like my highlight when I was a kid when I went to Winnipeg, was watching the scent turtle races. So scent turtling is there's 4 dogs. It's much like, okay, you know, fly ball,
Mhm.
right? And it's a relay, 4 dogs, and they have to go and they hit the ball. Well, with scent turtling, there's a box at the where the fly ball box would be. There's a box there, and there's 4 different dumbbells, and each owner puts their scent on their dumbbell. And then when they send the dog down, the dog has to pick up its owner's dumbbell.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta be a little smarty pants to do this. And it's the same high energy, crazy, just go, go,
that
go.
sounds like
Yep.
fun. Okay, I
It
get
is.
now.
It's lots of fun. It's lots of fun. I highly recommend going to watch scent turtle racing. So if there's any non-dog show people, go watch the scent turtle racing at the Battle River Canine Show. It's
Excellent.
super fun. So there's also a rally obedience for booster for Portuguese water dogs on Sunday under Nicole Wiebe. Just to let you know. Oh, they have armband draws too. Two 100 prizes are giving out.
$100 prize.
$200 prizes. Yes, 2 $100 prizes will be handed out for the armband draw. So don't forget about that. Armband draws are awesome as well. So let's talk about the panel. We have Christy Francis from Ontario, Joylyn Huntley. She's also coming from Ontario, along with Carol Gray and Dan Wilson. And then we have Lisa Friedman Propinskin. I don't know how to say Lisa's last name, and I actually know Lisa. Sorry, Lisa.
I know Lisa too. I show
Yeah.
dogs for her.
Coming in from Alberta. And then the baby puppy event panel is Janine Starink, Christina Zielinski, and Tanis Waldo.
Wow, that's a good panel.
So that is
That'll be a fun panel. Good for them.
yeah. Yes. So
You'll
that's
be it's Rallyo judging panel too. Did you get that?
yes. So the Rallyo judging panel is Karen Brearley,
Rarely.
Really?
Really?
Marina Pavlovsky, Nicole Wiebe, and Kathleen Conway. What? Why are you laughing at me now?
Well, because when we said Karen's name, I said rarely, and then you said really, but it sounded like you said really. I just want to say yes, really.
Oh, I was trying to say Brearley.
I know.
Started with a B.
I was just playing with you.
Just you mocking me once again on my
I wasn't
pronunciation.
mocking you.
You are always mocking me. Admit it. You live to mock me. So the Albury Puppy Sweepstakes, did they say they don't?
Yeah, Judge Carolyn Eyre, all classes and best in sweeps.
And,
it looks like
it goes from
prizes are all percentage prizes.
Yeah, of course, and it goes from 4 months to 18 months, so it includes all the puppies. So I like when they do. That when they with the baby puppy right up to the yearlings. I like the 12 to 18 class for puppy sweepstakes.
Sure. They're still puppies.
Yes, and they still need ring time and everything like that. And then the junior handling competition, which is on the Saturday, and also the obedience, like we said, was on Saturday. So they will have prizes and rosettes. So that is the Battle River Canine Association. So that's March 27th through to the 29th. Entries.
Do we have a closing date?
Yep, entries close on March 11th. And only online entries will be accepted for this show at thedogshow.ca. The show secretary is, though, Arctic Dreams Show Services.
Oh, good.
So only the online.
Battle River. Thank you for being our, I guess it's our second spotlight event.
Yes, second. So with the Canadian spotlight, let's do an American one.
American spotlight.
And this will be the Kentuckiana Cluster.
I love the Louisville Cluster.
Yes, so this is better known as Louisville when people chat about that. So this is the Mid-Kentucky Kennel Club on Thursday, March the 12th. The Louisville Kennel Club on Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun.
Yikes.
Evansville Kennel Club on Saturday, March the 14th. Greater Louisville Training Club on the 14th. Louisville Kennel Club on Sunday, March the 15th. And that's all being held at the Kentucky Exposition Center in the West Wing, West Hall, the Pavilion, and the Broadbent Arena. And that is, as we said, in Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville. It's such a fun show. At one point, it was the biggest show in the Western Hemisphere. Did you know that?
No, I was unaware of that.
It was. At one point,
Oh, really?
it had gotten to the point where it was 5,000 dogs on the Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Its heyday.
So with the Kentuckiana cluster, there's also some independent and concurrent specialty shows. There's a lot. I'm not going to go through them all, but there's, for Shelties, German Shepherds, Border Collies, some terrier, quite a few terrier specialties, Yorkie specialty, Boston Terriers, Malamute, Dachshund, Basset Hound, Wimes, Kanye Corso, Boxers. Yep, lots of Great Dane.
It looks like there's a miscellaneous and FSS breeds open shows too.
Yes, and they have one every day as well there at the show. And then don't miss, they say, because it's on a separate premium list if you're looking for it. They have some Wednesday specialties, and some of them are off-site. The Working Dog Association, American Brussels Griffon Association, American Palm Club.
Yes, and I think our own Chrissy Hartz is doing that this year.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
The Kentuckiana Tartan Border Collie Club and the Pembroke Welsh Corgi Club.
I'm pretty sure Chris is doing that national this year.
Oh. Oh, and 5 days of Fast Cat and CABT. I don't know what the CABT is, but Fast Cat's fun. That's where they run around and they chase. They don't run around. They just run a straight line. They run fast. I wanted.
It's not a free for all. There is a direction.
No, it's a controlled environment. It's not lure coursing where they go in a circle.
Right.
It's just fast. It's a sprint.
It's a sprint. Yeah.
Because I think in Canada we call it sprinters.
Yeah.
But in America
I think actually Amanda McAllister's has them at her site. Her
okay.
As well. But I think down in the East Coast, Patrick Mudge has a lot of sprinter competition.
Yeah, we have in Winnipeg they do sprinters as well.
Yeah.
We've tried to get it. I think there's a club here in Thunder Bay that's trying to get one going, and I would like to.
It's a lot of fun. It draws big entries, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah,
it's not just for dogs that have done it before. People go, "Oh, my dog can do that," and they try it.
You'd be surprised at
Clark. We have to be there for 10 minutes, but it'd be fun.
Just like walk behind that bag running across. What are we doing here, people? Yes. And also at the Kentuckiana cluster, they have there's reproductive services will be available off-site. So there's a clinic in the area. Or see the show vet, Dr. Tanya Ross.
Oh, we know Tanya Ross.
I was going to say, I think we know
that. Tanya, yes.
Exactly.
Canadian Tanya.
Yeah. They also have they also have farm dog certification and American temperament testing, all 4 days available as well. So if you're looking for something a little extra to do, there you have it. And then the special attraction, they have the NADD Kentuckiana Cluster qualifier for regional champions in the dock diving. That's fun too. So
it almost sounded like we were on ESPN 8. I was watching ESPN 8 the other day at the barber's. I don't have a hairdresser. I go to a barber. And it was dodge juggling.
What?
Yeah, it was dodge juggling. People were juggling, and the dodgeball part of it they were throwing at the jugglers. And it was on ESPN 20 or whatever that is.
Just wait. It'll be an Olympic sport soon.
Dodge juggling.
Wow. So anyway, so they have the dock diving at as a qualifier at the Kentuckiana Cluster. Also, something fantastic to watch. Super fun.
They are fun.
Yeah, and then they have
a huge owner handler competition there every day.
Yep.
Laura Handler series.
And we're just there. They have a lot of judges. We're not going to name them all. I'm cherry picking them out of the lineup here.
It doesn't mean anything that she's cherry picking. There's no
Yeah,
favoritism.
no, I recognize some names, some I don't. So,
Okay, go
Mr.
ahead.
Fred Bassett, he will be
Yep.
there.
Peggy.
Peggy Beisel McElwain, Eugene Blake.
Yeah, friend of the show, Eugene
Oh,
Blake.
and our other friend, Mr. Philip Booth. That's a vault story, I think. Beth Downey, Mr. Michael Faulkner will be there. And then from Canada, Michael and Sandy Jelinas.
Friends of the show.
Yep, friend of the show. And also Honey Glendenning.
Oh, excellent.
She will be there as well.
There's a lot of them,
I didn't realize Honey moved. She's in Alberta now.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Bobby Hutton's there, and Sully Greendale Pavez is there.
Yep.
Elaine Lessig is there.
James Moses.
Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Great panel. There's a lot of judges.
Michael Savage, Polly Smith. She's on there.
Ron Spritzer.
John Wade. He was just out there. And Mr. Wood Warnell.
Oh,
Woody. Yep. So great
what
panel.
A great panel. If you want the full panel, you have to go to the premium list.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of judges there. But if you've ever been to the show, there's a lot of rings.
That is one I've not attended.
Oh, it's an amazing show, and the setup is really organized. It's a very well run show especially for the sheer size of it.
Yeah.
And I always had to go for a walk and check out where the rings were because I was always like ring 35. Which was like their furthest ring were Beagles or something like that, right? So
yeah,
but it was fun.
Anyhow, and then do I have a closing date on this show for anybody who's wondering?
If you go
we have entries open. They opened in January. I'm going to assume it's the regular American 2 weeks and a Wednesday.
It's not on the first page? No, it's not.
No, it's not. Megan! Sorry.
Oh, Megan. Well, it's late. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. We got a couple of things to discuss.
Yep, it's late, but we'll talk about it later. Go to your room.
Anyhow, but we got to get our... All right. So that's that. So some reminders for closings. Prince Albert Kennel and Obedience Club closes on February 28th, which is Saturday at noon. And the show secretary is Carrie Proudlove. And then we have your show coming up. The Old York Kennel Club closes on Wednesday, March 4th, which is next week.
We spotlighted last week.
Yes, and that's an MJN show services show secretary. And then Club Canine de l'Estrie, closing on March the 3rd at 8 o'clock. And that's a Diana Edwards show services. And that's brought to you by Show Scene. The place to be seen. I can't remember what it is already. I can't remember.
It'll go smoothly eventually.
It'll
just
I'll
roll off your tongue. Ruffles have ridges. It'll just roll.
Roll off the tongue.
So this week's topic was brought to us actually because of the co-pilot.
Our readers. The co-pilot, yes.
Yeah, that's it. Megan chose to call it the co-pilot. So that involves you people, as you now are the co-pilots on our drive here at the Dog Show Drive.
Yes.
With events that you come up with or questions.
Oh, I just got that. That is actually clever, Megan. I think we might have to let that go. No, that's good. No, because you don't understand. Co-pilot is No, you're not laughing at me. This is valid. Co-pilot is also the AI thing for Microsoft crap.
Yeah, it involves a Dog Show Drive as well, Check, please.
Well, just because of that.
Good job, Megan. Good job.
You better introduce this and get it off the ground here then, dude.
You can introduce the co-pilot program.
No.
I just sort of did.
You just mocked me.
I didn't mock you.
You just heard it.
You left yourself open.
All you do is hurt my feeling.
You left yourself open.
I have a feeling.
Okay, we're wasting time here. We're at 42 minutes and 58 seconds.
I know. Topic of the week's got to go pretty quick. It kind of will. So
actually, read the. We have to go back because we kind of We did a
Okay, so the co-pilot comments and suggestions from you, our listeners. So we had a couple of comments, and we picked one of them to be our topic of the week because people they took the time to actually say, "Why don't you talk about this more?"
yeah, they've been
Um,
asking. Yeah.
so our good friend of the show, Paula Rausch, she was asking about talking about terms that dog show people know that newbies or viewers may not know. For example, peacoat. Especially when you're in setters, we talk about peacoat quite a bit.
Yeah.
Handlers use lots of vocabulary that are unfamiliar with many people. Another thought, tips on taking care of long coated dogs to keep their coat in real great condition,
Yeah.
such as do you put them in oil? So,
Basically, we didn't research Paula's this week, so we're probably going to do
no,
the second one
yeah, so we are going to use Paula's probably next
next
week.
week.
And then this week's
So
topic
if
of
you
the
have
week,
any dog show terms out there that you want us to explain, you can send us a note with what
please
terms you
do.
think are
Please do.
confusing you or sending you in
Well,
different directions or whatever.
yeah, whether it be on
Try our
Facebook
best
or
to
to our
put you
email.
back on track, put you back on the road.
Yeah. All right. So this week's topic is given to us or was given to us by Noreen Lorenz, friend of the show.
End of the
And
show,
she
Noreen.
asked, what activities do you do with your dog in January and February? As there are not many shows, how do you keep your dog in condition? And that is a very good question.
It is a tough question because you can't road work them as well. You can't do all
Nope.
those things because of our brutal winter that we've been having, not unlike the one above me that's happening
Yeah.
right
If it's
outside.
not snowing and
This
you're
is Milton
running
right now, though.
trying to go through 3 feet of snow, it's minus 40 where, spit freezes midair. So being outside's not often an option. So you have
And
to
not
think,
everybody has a treadmill.
no, not everybody
So they have to
does.
come up with different ways to exercise their dog.
Yeah.
I always Cavalettes is a very good one. If you, as long
Yeah.
as you have an area like in your basement or in your kennel area where you can get a good, you know, 20 feet in or 15
Yeah.
feet in, because
Yeah.
that's making them do something. It's making them engage muscles as they use
Yeah.
and people don't even realize that stairs are a great exercise for a lot of dogs too.
Yep.
Now you have to gauge how much you're doing because you don't want to build up certain areas. Because coming downstairs can be hard on your dog's shoulders and whatnot.
Yep.
And that's not just a single time doing it, but constantly. If you're going to exercise them on it,
Yeah.
you've got to be careful.
Yeah, and then the type of dog too. Like, I mean, it's harder for the shorter leg dogs as well.
Right.
They tend to build that area.
And even the snow for low impact exercises, because a lot of horse trainers would use working in the sand to get their
Yes.
horses strengthened. And it's the same idea with the snow. It's just you can't let them do it. It's got to be more structured. You can't be like, oh, I'm just going to let them out and they're not going to work their legs. They're going to go run around, have fun, and stop and come in. So it's not like you have to go for an hour or 20. Uh, I would just go for 5-10 minutes just so that
Yep.
they have to actually use their legs in the snow because they
Yep.
have to use their muscles to get up out of the snow. It's the
Yep.
same thing as when horses working in the sand. It's the
Yep.
same idea.
And you have to be mindful of, conditions like we often shave pads of feet
Right.
when we're showing them. And so if you take a dog that has like absolutely no cover on
Protection.
their feet in the snow, they'll be like Fanny where she just lays down on her side and stops moving. And
But
she
even
loves the snow. She really does. But, you have to be mindful of that. So maybe putting some boots on them. And the other thing about when they're in the snow, if we're talking about conditioning, you have to watch with the accumulation of snow that if it's a long coated breed like a setter or a beardy or something, they're going to collect snow in their coat.
and then they're gonna try to get rid of it when they come inside.
Right. And then even when they do come inside, they'll try and get rid of it. And then that tends to be a bit of barbering, which we don't
Yes.
want.
They like this.
So
They like to chew the
generally,
snowballs out of their furnishings.
yeah, so you have
Doing
to
good
like throw them up
clothes.
on the grooming table and get at that time there, there's your 5-10 minutes of, keeping their coat in condition and their trim in shape
Well, you got to
too.
think about like especially our like the English setter bitches and the white dogs with their feet that are staying wet for too long. They stain.
Stain.
So
Yep.
you have to dry those. You have to do certain things like that.
Yep.
And also not anything to do with conditions, but the winter season makes people hibernate.
Squirrely.
Well, it makes them hibernate and not want to do things because
No.
the dog shows aren't coming. They're not, so they don't. So they let things lax. Well, you can't. There's a book out called The War of Art that my son Jamie made me read, and it's all about resistance, which is procrastination for those of us that. And it happens a lot in the winter months. I remember when we didn't have a spread of shows. Well, our show stopped in December and didn't start up again until March. You think dogs would be like conditioned to the nines, but no, it's winter. Canadians hibernate, and we
Yep.
don't. So
Yeah.
you have to push yourself. You have to
Yep.
push yourself and put a schedule, a weekly schedule for your dogs.
Yep.
I like to make a list of things that have like bath clip, trim nails, everything, so that you check those off because
Yep.
you say you'll do them, but 90% of us won't.
No.
Unless you have that list in front of you, you won't check that off.
And I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to maintain and keep that, in my opinion, when you have 5 or 6 dogs that you're maintaining and keeping. Because if you have just one dog, you always have an excuse to, I'll do it
Oh,
tomorrow. I'll do it
oh,
tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And I mean, I fall into that just as
oh,
easily
we
as
all
anyone
do. We
else,
all do. And it's
right?
resistance from Stephen Pressfield. Resistance, the
So
biggest enemy of art, which our sport is art.
it is. It is. Other things you can do with your dogs, not just like, but enroll in a class, do some basic agility, go
Yep,
to
keep
some
their brain working.
agility class. And it does, it keeps them engaged, mentally as well, and hopefully less destructive. So there's agility you can do some rally. And there's like, people always say, oh, well, I don't want my teach my dog how to sit. That's crap. Your dog is not as dumb as you may think it is. Dogs know the difference between being shown and when they're doing rally and obedience. They really
Sometimes as
do.
simple as changing colors on them. They
Exactly.
realize they realize that
Commands and
putting
signals,
your hockey
they,
skates on or your soccer shoes on. Where
yeah, exactly. So there's, and there's even some other stuff like we were talking about nose work, scent work. They can do, and
there's
there's
even handling
lots.
classes. I'm sure there's a local handling class
Yeah.
around you that you can engage with your
Yep.
dog.
Yep.
And yeah, just again, I have handling classes. I have handling classes every week. I try to give lectures in between so you get breaks in between. Don't work your dog for an hour. You just gotta
No.
wear your dog out and pretend to win best in show every week in the middle of
Oh, I do
nowhere.
that though.
We all did at some point. But there's a lot of little things you can do the winter months to keep your dog physically and mentally prepared for the
Yep.
show season.
Yep. For the show season coming up. Yep. For
I
sure.
don't know if we could do it where you are right now, Noreen, because we saw the pictures.
Have you
have,
got out yet, Noreen? Have you
have you been able
uncovered
to
your
open your
door?
front door?
Holy, those are crazy
That was
pictures.
crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, so there's lots of different things to do. If there's a sanction match, go to because most sanction matches, whether your dog's finished or not finished, a lot of the sanction matches are the fun matches. They have a specials class.
Yeah.
So you can take your dog just to get them,
Just keep
reattuned
keep
to,
them keep their feet wet in the show experience.
yeah.
Because winning best
So,
in show in your basement is a lot of fun, but it's not the same environment.
well, it's predictable.
And if you lose best in show in your basement, you've ruined your day.
Yeah. So, but that's and if anybody else has something that they may do with their dog in the off season,
Yeah,
um,
let us
throw it
know.
in our comments
Yeah.
on the Facebook page. We'd love to hear, because it's just a matter of, I mean, we're coming from it from one angle, but other people do a lot of other different
And
things.
there's so
So,
much inspiration out there with certain, like I often go on to horse websites to try to get inspired
hmm
about different things. There's
yeah,
lots of different inspiration out there because there's sports that are similar to ours that we can
yes,
look upon. Like I was watching a video on sheep handling and watching how they were teaching the kids how to handle their sheep. Like those were,
right,
and that always reminds me of Garth.
yeah, our
Garth
good friend
Gurley.
Garth Gurley. Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, we have a new topic this week only because I found it and I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it's another
Well,
uh so
well, it looks
so
like
this
we're not
topic,
using kennel and bench, so this is
right. So So this week's topic was brought to you by Leading Edge Dog Show Academy, where your success is our success.
And there's plenty of ways. You go to Leading Edge to their website.
She's
There's
got
lots of conditioning there, lots of
Yeah.
conditioning advice there.
Yeah. To help you out to figure out things. So now we have a new story. It's not from Kennel and Bench, but it was a story that Will found, which is very entertaining. And this
I
is
think
brought
it's
to you.
hilarious.
This is brought to you by Pro Plan Fuel for Life, and it brings you this bizarre tale. Take it away, Will.
You see how she spelled tail?
I did.
Yeah, she's so clever, that Megan.
See?
Bizarre tail.
Co-pilot
T-A-I-L.
tail.
I know. She makes us think. Anyway, The New Yorker hotel history. We all know what the New Yorker is because if you go to Westminster, the New Yorker is iconic.
One of the iconic hotels that we
lost
stayed.
the Hotel Pennsylvania. The New Yorker is still going up, and the club still uses the New Yorker to put their judges at. So this week's bizarre New York story involves Mickey Barreto, a man who was arrested after claiming he owned the historic New Yorker hotel, which I think is hilarious.
It's so good.
Back in 2018, Barreto booked a one-night stay at the hotel and then refused to leave. Barreto then tried to use a New York City housing law to protect single-room occupants in buildings constructed before 1969 to demand a long-term lease. After a missed court hearing by the hotel's legal team, he was granted possession of his room and ended up living there rent-free for 5 years.
Get out! I didn't think it lasted that long.
Yes. But things escalated when prosecutors say he filed a fake deed claiming ownership of the entire hotel, which is actually owned by the Holy Spirit Association for the Unification of World Christianity.
I was unaware of that.
I was unaware of that, Megan. Authorities say he even tried to collect rent and assert control over parts of the property. He was eventually evicted and charged with fraud and recently pleaded guilty. He received credit for time served and is now on probation. It sounds like a movie plot. I think Leonardo DiCaprio should play
Totally.
Barreto, just like that movie he did If You Can Catch Me.
Catch Me If You Can. Yeah, totally. That is hilarious. And that's just like, did you see that Netflix show? It was called Anna. It was that young girl. And she kind of did the same thing. She always convinced hotels that she was supposed to be in like the big suites and the money was coming and didn't know why
the man was the owner.
He owned this. He owned it.
I love the fact that he went to court and won 5 years. That's amazing.
That is just nuts.
I wonder if we passed him by whenever we were out there for the garden. And there he is.
Well, back in 2018.
Yeah. Hi, Mickey.
Think about it. Think about it.
Tag that said owner,
That's insane.
I think that I read that somewhere and I started laughing. I sent it to Megan right away. I thought we need to talk about.
We should talk about that. Yep. So our bizarre tale was brought to you by Pro Plan Fuel for Life.
And it was a bizarre tale. It was great.
It was a bizarre tale. So I think I think that's it.
That's it. I was a little worried because we were like dragging our butts a bit, but it's only 57 minutes.
Wow.
We can still sing a song.
We
sing
could
out loud and sing out strong. Anyway, finish up for us, Yvonne.
I have to say, there's one of the leaves behind your head. I keep thinking you need
part of my hair.
Because I've been doing it to myself the whole time. Like,
well, it's windy here in Milton, so things are blowing around. So.
Yeah, feather in your cap. Anyhow, for all of you going to a dog show this weekend, travel safe, seatbelts on, glasses on. Until next week, guys.